Hey guys, so this week's video is quite late and I apologize for that. I've worked 72 hours in less than a week, so I pretty much have been crashing and burning, and what little bit of time I had for art, I decided to just kind of focus on side projects like working on dolls and things like that and practicing that, just because like it's a different kind of art. I have fallen behind on my Inktober officially. Like, I have a lot of catch up I need to do, and I plan on doing that, so I figured I would do a quick Inktober video because I haven't done one yet, and then I could get back to work on that. I initially was going to put up my behind a pencil for Adam, and come to find out I lost the footage. I accidentally deleted it to make room for the giveaway video on my memory card. And I thought I had transferred it over, but apparently I didn't. Oh no. So I have to... That's okay. I think I'm going to rework that anyway. I'm going to do some more sketches for that anyway. So we'll revisit that. So Inktober, as you guys are aware, is the monthly challenge by Jake Parker. Or he started it, which is the challenge of finishing a completely inked drawing every day in the month of October. Initially I was working ahead, and I was quite a ways ahead, and then life, and it happens. So I've got today off. I mean, not that there's much left in the day right now, but I'm going to go ahead and try to catch up a little bit. I am still picking up wherever I can. Unfortunately, my art has to suffer for it, but you know, I've got bills to pay. I've got more debt than I care to admit to because of student loans. So I'm trying to do what I gotta do. I mean, honestly, working 72 hours in 1 week isn't necessarily the best idea. I know that there's people out there who do more, but 72 hours at my job is full-time, and it's split up between 2 weeks, so whatever. Yes, so basically I could take the rest of the week off, and I still would not be hurting financially, but whatever. Alright, so let's get started. Initially I started off, this is just a quick page of me practicing with the medium. I got a bunch of stuff from the Inktober collection from Art Snacks, and some of the stuff I had in my own collection. And then I started work. This particular paper, unfortunately, does not hold ink washes well at all. Actually, I'll zoom in and you can kind of see, there. You can see the spots on Cherry's leg. That's what ink washes does to this paper. It's not meant, I guess, for ink washes very much. Like, depending on the pigment of the ink and stuff. So I wasn't pleased with that. And then I had some crap go down, and I decided to go ahead and set this particular project aside. I was going to do 31 days of my own stuff, and it ended up not happening, but that's okay. That's okay. We move on from these things. Yeah, but I mean, it's still a cute little piper in a mushroom forest. So this was the official beginning of my Inktober. I decided to go ahead and do people because I hear so often from my viewers, my fans, oh, why don't you draw humans? 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 And I'm like, have you looked at my stuff? I used to only draw humans, and I stopped doing it because I wanted to draw what I wanted to draw. And yes, my anthropomorphic characters are very human-like, so it's like, I don't get it. But I decided to go pinup girl for this particular challenge just because I can, and I kind of miss it. I do like drawing sexy ladies. It is one of my favorite things to do, and yeah, so this first one was the Winter Witch. It was a seasonal witch, and I used my Pentel Pocket Brush Pen. I used the Pentel Aqua Pen, color pen. I got that as a gift, and I used the Winx glitter pen thingamabobber for her stuff on her chest and her arm for the little snowflake design. Yeah, I liked how this one turned out. Then I did the Urban Witch. I used same things basically, except instead of the blue I used the gold ink. I used gold ink that I bought at Hobby Lobby to make nice gold reflections. And in this challenge, when I have the time, I do push myself to try to do more landscapes, use my cross hatching to shade and things like that. I really liked how this one turned out. Like, I've never drawn a parking meter before, and I think I drew a really good one. And I forced the angle. It's not quite right, but it is a forced angle that I've not done before, so I was pleased with it. Yeah, I like how that one turned out. This one was a mistake. It was supposed to be Merchant Witch, and then I went ahead and did this one instead, and he just looks like a gigantic douchebag. The only reason I feel better about this one is because someone told, like, someone over on DeviantArt, one of my friends, sent me a message or a comment saying, oh, it looks like he's selling the frogs and that those frogs are shifty, so like they'll steal the wallet of whoever buys them and brings it back to him. Then I was okay with it, like when there was a story. But because I didn't like it, clearly I just let the background go. I didn't put any effort into it. And that's one of the things I'm finding with myself, is if I'm not into the art, I tend to not put the right kind of effort into it. I do the bare minimum. And that's what this was. It was the bare minimum for Inktober 3. Inktober 4 was the Garden Witch. I used similar to the aqua brush. It was, oh, what is it? It's right here. The Zig Clean Color Real Brush in green. And then I used the aqua brush to put in accents. And then I used my green color erase pencil because I knew I was going to be doing green, so I just grabbed the green color erase to do the sketch and the under sketch. And I just used that to kind of fill in the vines and stuff like that. I kept the flowers real simple because I was trying to get the point across that it was a garden witch and not what kind of vegetation she was going to be wrapped up in. And then I used some of the gold ink on the top part of her dress as well to make it a little reflective, and I used it in her eyes as well. I really like this one. It's cute. It needs some adjustment, but the overall concept turned out really nice. This was a mistake. We'll come back to this. So I'm skipping 5. 5 was the socialite witch, which the last one you saw, like, the face is all messed up because I decided to push myself and I wasn't happy with it. So I ended up redoing it, so whatever. We live, we learn, and then we get loves. This is Inktober 6. It's the Oracle. I went ahead and I was going for like a seeing glass effect here. It didn't work, but whatever. And then I added a very, 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 very light wash to get the smoky effect in the background with the blue pen. And it worked. The paper still is not feeling right, but it worked. I really like her design in particular. I just wanted like crazy long eyelashes on her, and then I added in the little crow buddy. But overall, like I pulled back on the design of her because originally I was just going to go crazy, but I'm glad I did pull back because it's almost like a less is more thing. She's very simple, but it makes the piece just feel all the better, in my opinion. This right here is my official Inktober 5, which is Socialite Witch. Sorry, my phone's ringing. And it's a number, I have no idea. Probably a wrong number. Whatever. Anyway, so Socialite Witch here, I decided to go, I was kind of going for a more Asian motif with her. And, I don't know that I got it. The hairstyle, yeah, but everything else, like, eh. I'm just not good, I guess, at giving variety to my characters. I pulled out the gold ink for this one because I felt like, okay, socialite, like rich, money, money, money. I was struggling to make her look like a witch in the last one, so I added a magic wand in this one and little, like, magic sparkles. And originally people had said, oh, put a eyeball in the wine glass. That kind of gives her like the dark witchy feel. So I wanted to keep that because I thought that that was an excellent, excellent idea. So I did. And then I put like these little gold spider webs in the corners, which I really like. It's just like a nice little framing touch. I really like how this one turned out versus the other one though. So no complaints. I actually very much like this one. Seamstress Witch, even though she looks more like a genie. I just wanted to have fun with this one. Like, she's a fun-loving sort of, I like to make clothes person, you know, naked, whatever. I used silver ink to give her accents and the whatnot. But yeah, it was actually kind of hard to figure out how to show the layering of the cloth, but not show too much layering over the body to where it obscures it. So I just went simple and I just shaded her body and left everything else the way it was. Inktober 8 was the Blood Witch. Very much like how this one turned out. It's just so dark and delicious. I love it. I know she looks more like a vampire, and I've gotten those comments, but that's okay. You know, we live and we learn again. But yes, just I love how I pushed myself on the angle. It's not an easy angle to get. The face is still a little bit messed up. I'm not pleased with it, but at least from this angle it looks okay. I adore how her eyes turned out. I took a little extra time with those. I got a couple colors to add in there. Like I wanted to show the blood red seeping into the yellow. The hand I'm so happy with. Proud of that. That hand turned out so good. And of course the hair is just gorgeous. I did a good job. I mean, yes, I used my Prismacolor marker on it, but whatever. I still enjoy it. It turned out good, and this is probably one of my favorite Inktobers right here. Inktober 9 was the Lolita Witch. And I decided to pull out a pink marker for this one just because I wanted it to be a little bit more fun. I wanted it to be a little bit more childish. I wanted to do these big gigantic sausage curls, and I just really had a lot of fun doing this one. I don't think I hit the motif right, but I still like it. It turned out nice in my opinion, so I'm happy with it. And then I don't know, Kenny. Yeah. Inktober 10 was the Wicked Witch, and I just went literal with it. So I looked up the witch from Wicked, and I basically just redrew her. She's a little bit too thin, and her torso is way too small compared to her head size, but whatever. We move on. I used the Liquitex ink that I got from Inktober, or the October art snacks box, and I used that to paint her, and then I used it to just add some drips. And I added the drips because I just didn't feel like the piece had enough. It added a little something. I wouldn't say it added anything spectacular. And this bled over from the last page. Boo. But it turned out nice. I still liked it. So. And then that one's just junk. That's a sketch. This one is my Inktober, wait, 12. It's supposed to be 12, I think. No, this is 10. 9, 10. Okay, I got it. I skipped a page. 11 is the Solar Witch. And I kind of took it in a different direction. I focused more on like a sunflower witch than anything, just because I couldn't figure out anything to do for solar. And I pulled out my Tombow brush pen for this one. And I just wanted to do something happy and bright, and that's kind of what I went with when it came to Solar Witch. It might not hit the suggested subject the way that like other people might have hit it, but I don't care because this to me is still sunny and bright, and she enjoys her sunshine, so there we go. Why not? And I think she turned out super adorable, and I'm pleased with it. I love my sunflowers, so yeah. But that's actually it. I have my Candy Witch I'm working on here in just a bit, once I figure out what this phone call was. Yeah, and I mean, that's been my Inktober. I mean, I'm trying to keep up, but like I said, I am struggling between this and work and my other stuff, because like I get in moods where I want to work on my original stuff, and I'm back in that mood, and so sitting down and doing Inktobers is really, really difficult. But I'm gonna do at least, I'm hoping 3 tonight, and then I'll hopefully be almost caught up, and just start making it a point to try to catch back up to where I'm supposed to be. I enjoy it. I love working with my brush pen in particular. Even the mistakes, I still enjoy the mistakes. So it's almost like a fun challenge for me to figure out how to work the mistakes into the piece of artwork, which is art in a nutshell. But yeah, so that's it. I'm sorry it's kind of a rushed video. It's kind of a last minute video, but I wanted to throw something up for you guys because I haven't had anything up since my announcement video, and I still do art. It's just finding the right thing. Like, not everything I do is I want to make a video out of. Some of it I want to keep secret. But I was thinking about doing a simplistic anatomy tutorial video, some quick ones just to kind of show you guys some tricks of the trade, some things to kind of help you out. So that's something I'm planning. It's going to take a little bit of planning. I have to like figure out how I want to explain things. And I'll get to that eventually. It's something I'm working on for the future. Part of me is like, why do more anatomy? We have tons of anatomy YouTube videos out there, but for you guys, I'll do it. It'll just kind of show things simplistically because that's how I roll. But alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.